Patrick Claiborne with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Colts running back Jonathan Taylor received an excused absence from practice as he continues to seek treatment for his ankle injury. He's not been with the team since at least Monday. Cowboys right guard Zach Martin has missed close to 2 weeks of training camp, has also incurred fines totaling over $600,000. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was asked if he was surprised the two sides couldn't find common ground. Jones says not really, but he called the situation very costly and also said that it has huge and significant ramifications. There are 10 live preseason games this week on NFL Network, starting with Thursday, a doubleheader. First, D'Amico Ryan's Houston Texans go to New England to take on the Patriots. The nightcap has the Vikings visiting the Seattle Seahawks. It all starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Success is picking up extra shifts, but now you want to be the boss. Success is getting your foot in the door, but now you want to take the next step. Success looks different to everyone, and for more than 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has helped working adults like you succeed again. Choose from more than 125 degree and certificate programs with online and hybrid courses. Apply now with no application fee and get started August 16th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Central California. It's a Wednesday. It's August 9th, 2023. Gene Brister in the newsroom. I'm Carroll, pushing the buttons. And of course, Gene, as you know, we are on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So your friends and family that are out of the valley, you can let them know they can keep up with all of the news and see yours and my smiling faces on YouTube.
You can be a YouTuber, or you can YouTube your family.
Sure.
Anyway, talk about you.
We're here, and our YouTube post of the morning show usually goes up a little bit later in the day.
Well, it's because it's a better, finer, if you let it sit there just a little bit longer, it's like that fine wine.
Yeah. All the warts are covered up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. Oh, Doritos. Frito-Lay's Doritos chips may have been contaminated with an undeclared ingredient. Yeah. Okay. The FDA says that Doritos may contain undeclared ingredients in spicy sweet chili tortilla chips. A company official said if you have a bag of these Doritos, you should immediately put down the video game controller and the Mountain Dew Code Red and take the bag back to where you purchased it.
Right.
Okay. As you may recall, my nickname when I was racing off-road was Cheetos, because, I love Cheetos. But it's another one of those things where I'm a purist. It's got to be the original crunchy Cheetos.
Well, and you didn't say you were a Puritan, did you? You said you were a purist. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and they've got the flaming hot Cheetos. Bleh. They've got the puffy Cheetos. Bleh. I saw Mexican street corn Cheetos. Yeah, give me Cheetos. Just plain regular crunchy Cheetos that leave the Cheetle all over your fingers.
Can you do that one more time?
No. I can take care of some birthdays if you're ready.
I think we better take care of it.
Yeah, okay. Comedian David Steinberg, 81. Actor Sam Elliott is 79. Singer Barbara Mason, 76. Actor Melanie Griffith, 66. Actor Amanda Bierce is 65. Actor Pat Peterson, 57. Actor Gillian Anderson, 55. Actor Eric Bana, is 55. Actor Thomas Lennon, 53. Actor Liz Vassy is 51. Actor Kevin McKidd, 50. Actor Rona Mitra is 48. Actor Jessica Capshaw, 47. Actor Ashley Johnson, 40. And actor Anna Kendrick is 38. Local birthdays coming up.
Donated food in Imperial County. We store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity.
A study shows that plastic surgery will not make you look more attractive, at least according to a fascinating new research study that began and ended with a quick The 10th is the first day.
Okay.
Okay, and looking around, trying to see when all the other schools start, it's kind of staggered. So, that's the only one we're aware of right now are the Central Union High School District schools.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's a disclaimer then?
That's a disclaimer. Your school start time may vary. Yes. Let's start some news. We've got to look at World and California news headlines right now, and it is brought to you by your friends in the business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Special Report.
I'm a nurse from New Hampshire, but now I live in Haiti.
That is the American mother who was kidnapped near Port-au-Prince along with her young daughter. Last hour, we got word they'd been freed. Correspondent Cammie McCormick.
Alex Dorsonville and her child were kidnapped late last month. She's a nurse from New Hampshire who works for a Christian aid organization. Her captors had demanded $1 million in ransom for their release. Gang violence has grown so bad in Haiti that the U.S. Embassy closed Tuesday.
That is when protesters flooded the streets of the Haitian capital, demanding the government do more to protect them against the alarming rise in violence. Alex Dorsonville is married to the founder of the nonprofit clinic she works for in El Roy. The clinic released a statement, that is, expressing gratitude and immense joy over her release. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. New strain of COVID that's emerging as a top variant in California known as EG.5. The subvariant accounts for the largest share of samples nationwide.
It's got a couple mutations in it that make it escape previous immunity a little bit better than other strains and also bind more strongly onto the spike protein.
UC Davis Dr. Dean Blumberg says vaccines for the new XBB variant should be available in the next month. EG.5 now detected in 45 countries. Rapper Tory Lanez sentenced to 10 years for the 2020 shooting of fellow musician Megan Thee Stallion in Hollywood. Lanez accused of shooting her in the foot. Deputy DA Alex Botts saying Megan Thee Stallion has taken a lot of heat.
In the face of all of that abuse and vitriol, Megan showed the courage to come forward and speak her truth. And today's sentence is justice for Megan.
Lanez could have gotten as much as a 23-year sentence. Prosecutors asking for 13. Gas prices in the state averaging $5.08 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, your friend in the business. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe. Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day.
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail. The ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because you know the tiniest thing can make the biggest difference when it comes to keeping business moving. We get it. We're the same way, offering access to product experts to help you quickly and easily find what you need. So whatever your industry, you know you're always getting professional grade products. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And right now, it's page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you: at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, COVID-19 cases continue to increase. George Gale filed this story.
New numbers were released Tuesday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, there are now 41 active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County. That is up from the 32 cases reported last week. State COVID-19 tier metrics
CBS
for
News
Imperial
special
County
report
indicate 1.30 new cases per day per 100,000 population, with a positivity rate of 6.6%. Health officials had predicted COVID cases would increase during the summer months. Fatalities attributed to the virus remain at 985. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
2 people were injured when a vehicle ran into, are you ready for this, a large boulder. The accident occurred at about 8:40 p.m. Tuesday on eastbound Interstate 8 near Mountain Springs Grade. A boulder described as 3 feet by 4 feet was in the traffic lane when the vehicle ran into it. Reports indicated that there were several other large rocks falling in the area, but drivers were able to avoid hitting them. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Now, before you head out on a summer road trip, head into Quick Lane, ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil and filter. Rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
U.S. Attorney Randy Grossman resigned as of August the 4th. Here's more on that story.
Monday, an acting U.S. attorney for the Southern District of California was sworn in. The Southern District covers San Diego and Imperial counties. Andrew R. Hayden will serve as the acting U.S. attorney until a permanent U.S. attorney is appointed. The Southern District of California is one of the busiest federal districts in the nation. U.S. District Court Chief Judge Dana Sabra administered the oath of office Monday to Hayden. Hayden is a veteran prosecutor who has served in several high-profile leadership roles for the U.S. Attorney's Office, including First Assistant U.S. Attorney or Second in Command for the past year. He was appointed as acting U.S. Attorney by the Department of Justice under the Vacancies Reform Act following the resignation of Grossman. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The city of El Centro is participating in the Mural Grant Program. The city will be highlighting local artists. The city is inviting muralists to apply for grant funding to create mural art projects in El Centro. The vision of the Mural Art Grant Program is to enrich the lives of all residents and visitors by honoring the city's rich history, celebrating its diverse culture, and creating experience through art in city planning and public spaces. They say public art in the form of murals can tell the story of the community. $35,000 in Measure P funding has been allocated to this program. The program will offer up to 10 grants and up to $5,000 each for mural art projects proposed to be located on publicly or privately owned property. The application period is open until the 5 p.m. time frame of October the 10th. Grant guidelines and applications may be obtained at the Economic Development Division section at the website cityofelcentro.com. A technical assistance workshop will be held August the 9th in El Centro City Council chambers at 5:30 p.m. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your San Diego County Ford dealers during the Discover Summer Sales event. Choose from a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. This is your time to discover summer at your San Diego County Ford dealers. And right now, get 0% APR limited term financing on a 2023 Ford F-150 truck. Hurry in and test drive one today. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0.0% APR financing for 36 months at $27.78 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 9/4/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. 50 different varieties of sushi rolls. That's one for every state.
Continuing with more local news this morning, we have an inmate who is to stay in prison longer than anticipated. Here's more on that story.
36-year-old Ratha Yin is an inmate at Centinela State Prison. He was convicted of a scheme to defraud the state of California out of $2.6 million. The inmate reportedly conspired with others, including his wife in Indio, to submit fraudulent claims to the California Employment Development Department. Yin had entered a guilty plea to the charges. He was recently sentenced to 55 months to be added on to his current sentence. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Gene, we just want to pass along a quick reminder. There's issues on Highway 86 by Leidick Loop. There is a fire. smoke coming across the highway. So drive with care on Highway 86, just north of Imperial.
Well, that kind of goes along with our next story. Chickens roaming around a residential neighborhood in El Centro remain free. Despite efforts of El Centro police and animal control officers, a flock of chickens, often seen in the 1200 block of Pepper Drive, have avoided capture. An attempt was made to corral the fowl Monday morning, but the hens flew away and avoided capture. Traps have been set in the area, but the cagey birds have refused to be enticed into them. Well, it's a back-to-school splash, bash, movie night, and it's coming very quickly. George Gale has more on the story.
They will be hosting a back-to-school splash bash and movie night. It'll be this Friday before plunging ahead first back into the new school year. Celebrate the summer at El Centro's Aquatic Center. They will be hosting the back-to-school splash bash and movie night featuring the Super Mario Brothers movie. Free event will be this Friday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Movie will begin at sunset right around 7:30 p.m. Bring your bathing suit and towel and enjoy pool games, music, food vendors, and a school supply giveaway while supplies last. Cabanas rentals are available, but they must be paid for by this evening. For more information, contact the El Centro Aquatic Center. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And finally, county library branches offering free classes. They are adult literacy classes. During the month of August, the classes are being offered at 3 county free public library branches. The classes are offered in Calipatria every Tuesday, in Heber every Wednesday, and every Thursday at the Hopeville branch. Participation information is available at the branch nearest you. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at Kxo Sushi, including for the kids. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
Here's a weather update with Carroll Buckley.
Sufficient monsoonal moisture over the area will continue to aid in thunderstorm activity during the next couple of days, but only a slight, less than 20% chance across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A drying trend will ensue through the end of the week and into the upcoming weekend. A cooling trend in temperatures will be observed through Saturday, with highs near to just slightly above normal for this time of the year. A warming trend is anticipated beginning on Sunday and continuing into next week, with highs once again returning above 110 degrees. 107 our high yesterday, 82 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 41 miles an hour. It will be sunny today with a high near 106. Look for southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 84. West-northwest wind 15 to 25 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 103. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Those winds become south tomorrow afternoon. 88 degrees, 29% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
What do you get when you combine a round of golf with a strike or two with the excitement of playing the slots?
What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton, KokopahResort.com. We're celebrating 30 years of winning at Kokopah. You can win up to $30,000 with our 30th anniversary cash bash, 3:30 to 9 o'clock every Friday and Saturday in August.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmht.org for more information about Pioneers. Padres forgot their bats. They went to Seattle, and Logan Gilbert shut them down. Mariners over the Padres 2-0. Angels topped the Giants 7-5. Phillies ran by the Nationals 8-4 in game one of a doubleheader. And then the Nationals came back in the nightcap 5-4. Meanwhile, the Marlins nipped the Reds 3-2. Tigers blanked the Twins 2-0. The Rays over the Cardinals 4-2. Astros edged the Orioles 7-6. Braves beat the Pirates 8-6. Cubs edged the Mets 3-2. Royals ripped the Red Sox 9-3. Guardians shut out the Blue Jays 1-0. It was the Rockies rolling in 10 over the Brewers 7-3. Yankees won. They beat the White Sox 7-1. Dodgers edged the Diamondbacks 5-4. And the Rangers over the Athletics 6-1.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
NFL football, it's preseason action. The Texans and the Patriots and the Vikings and the Seahawks tonight. And our preseason action Sunday on FM 107.5, it'll be the Raiders and the 49ers. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live-scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, United Auto Workers Union President Shawn Fain angrily tossed contract proposals from Stellantis into the trash can. Stellantis proposals are a slap in the face, Fain said during an online chat, disclosing the company is proposing cuts to health care coverage, fewer vacation days for new hires, employer cuts to 401k contributions, and lifting a cap on the number of temporary employees. Management has chosen to spit in our faces, said Fain. During the chat, Fain tossed a copy of the Stellantis proposal in a wastebasket. That's where it belongs, in the trash, because that's what it is, he said. ESPN is jumping into sports gambling. It's a $2 billion deal. Casino owner Penn Entertainment has dropped Barstool, the sports website, agreeing to a $2 billion deal with ESPN to create ESPN Bet. It's what sports have gotten to. It's not about who wins. It's all about the gambling. You think that might be a problem somewhere down the road? You think? Huh? The online Barstool Sportsbook will be rebranded as ESPN Bet in the fall. Penn said in a statement yesterday it secured exclusive rights to the ESPN Bet trademark for 10 years with an option to be extended for another 10. ESPN's talent will promote the betting service. Betting on Wall Street right now, you're looking at red. The Dow off 26 points. The S&P 500 down 14. The NASDAQ off 126 points. Gold down $5.70 an ounce. And oil up $1.42 a gallon.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 106. Look for winds out of the southwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 84. West-northwest wind 15 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 103. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Those winds becoming south in the afternoon. And we have 88 degrees, 29% is our relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest 5 to 7. And again, there's a fire, and it is causing problems on Highway 86 just north of Imperial. Thick black smoke. Drive with care. You may want to avoid that area. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. Freedom for an American in Haiti.
My name is Alex. I'm a nurse from New Hampshire, but now I live in Haiti.
That's an American nurse in video shot before she was taken captive. Now, as CBS's Cammie McCormick tells us,
Alex Dorsonville and her child were kidnapped late last month. She's a nurse from New Hampshire who works for a Christian aid organization. It announced she had been freed, but offered no other details other than to say she's safe. Her captors had demanded $1 million in ransom. Haiti has been rocked by gang violence, and the UN is considering a potential deployment of an international armed force.
Big concern in Hawaii is one of the top tourist areas. Lahaina has suffered damage in a fire pushed along by strong winds. Mahina Martin is a government spokeswoman on Maui.
We did receive reports that there were residents who had entered the ocean on the West Maui area in response to conditions of smoke and fire. The Coast Guard did respond appropriately and quickly. Took them to safe areas.
President Biden says democracy won after voters in Ohio rejected a measure to make it harder to amend the state's constitution. It's a setback for State Senate President Matt Huffman and other Republicans who sought a 60% approval threshold for a November ballot measure on abortion access rather than a simple majority.
Obviously, there are a lot of folks who did not want this to happen, not just because of the November issues, but for all of the other ones that are coming. So lots of folks from around the country spent a lot of money to make sure this didn't happen.
A Friday hearing is set for the next step in the prosecution's bid to limit what former President Trump can say about the federal election case against him. Legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum.
The judge has already sent a message that she is not inclined to give Donald Trump's defense team more time to prepare for trial, given how quickly she scheduled this hearing. Jack Smith, the special counsel, made a speedy trial request in the documents case in Florida, but the judge there scheduled the trial for mid-May. Friday might be the day when the judge in D.C. indicates what she is thinking about overall scheduling.
Lots of interest at a Publix supermarket in Neptune Beach, Florida. That's where the winning Mega Millions lottery ticket was sold.
I was here yesterday, but I didn't buy my ticket here. I bought it a mile down the beach, but we're still excited because it's going to be great for the beach. It's going to be a happy day. There's going to be a lot of talk.
Jackpot was the third largest in U.S. history, $1.58 billion. Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is down about 40 points. The S&P is down 14. This is CBS News.
If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Their end-to-end hiring system helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
I'm Scott Trout, attorney and CEO of the domestic litigation firm Cordell & Cordell. We help men deal with the life changes triggered by divorce, such as child custody and property division, among many others. But life changes also occur after divorce. These changes can make parts of your existing court order irrelevant or harder to follow. If you feel a modification to your court orders might be necessary, talk to us at Cordell & Cordell. We're a partner men can count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Phoenix area attorneys. Scott Trout, licensed in Missouri, Illinois, and Georgia only. CordellCordell.com.
With premium finishes and unbelievable torque, the all-new, all-electric 2023 Nissan Ariya is a silent ride with all the sensations. Brimming with style and innovation, the stunningly powerful EV flaunts dual monolith screens and a lounge-like atmosphere with its elegant, spacious interior design utilizing timeless Japanese futurism. The brilliantly fierce, all-new, all-electric 2023 Nissan Ariya, the EV for people who love to drive. Head to nissanusa.com for more information. 2023 Ariya has limited availability. Contact your local dealer for inventory.
The Pentagon faces new court action from some former military people. CBS's Jim Axelrod.
When Cheryl Farrell joined the Navy in 1985, you wanted to do 20 years.
That was my plan.
You didn't even do 10 months.
No, sir, I wasn't allowed to.
She says a casual conversation about gay clubs with a bunkmate landed her in front of naval investigators. She was stunned to read her discharge document.
Other than honorable due to homosexuality.
Farrell is part of a group of veterans now suing to get the Defense Department to upgrade their discharges to honorable.
This case is about simply changing that piece of paper.
Jocelyn Larkin is one of the lawyers representing Farrell and others in a class action lawsuit against the Pentagon. At least 35,000 vets were kicked out of the service due to their sexuality. Yet just over 1,300 have had their discharges changed.
I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
If you own a small to medium-sized business that kept employees on payroll through COVID, you may have a big cash refund waiting for you. The Employee Retention Credit is a tax credit of up to $26,000 per employee. And now, more businesses than ever qualify. The experts at RefundsPro.com specialize in cutting through the red tape of qualifying for this government program. Most of their refunds are over $100,000. Even businesses that have received PPP funds may be eligible. And there are absolutely no fees unless you receive a refund. So there's no reason not to apply. If your business experienced shutdowns, limited capacity, supply chain challenges, or reduced revenue due to COVID, you likely qualify. RefundsPro.com has already helped hundreds of businesses. So don't lose the refund you're owed by missing the deadline. Get started today with a free 5-minute questionnaire at RefundsPro.com. That's refunds with an S, pro.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Hey, this is fun, isn't it?
With Carroll Buckley.
Good God. Is this some kind of joke?
Ha ha, that's funny.
12:30.